Hey everyone, this is Larry with Today I Feel Like. Welcome back. It is time for another haul video, and we have a few packages today. Not a whole ton, but we have a few of them here. So let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So we have 5 packages today. So technically there's 6, but there's one over there off to the side that's a little bit big. There was no point in me sort of dragging it way over here. I wasn't going to open it on camera because it's just too big. I'll open it when I actually do the review. But I think what I'll do is I'll start off with that one. And I actually showed it to you. I think it was a week or so ago. So, excuse me, by the way. You guys also, if you know, some of you sent out some well wishes. I haven't been feeling too well. I feel like I caught a little cold or something. I took a couple of COVID tests. They both came back negative, so I feel safe on that it's not COVID. But I think I had a little cold or something. Still getting over it. But you know, I get a little winded, so as I talk sometimes I get a little cough going. So just bear with me if I have to cough a few times during this live stream. So but anyways, let me see if I can find that let me see if I can find a link for the bike, because it's actually a bike. It's from a company called DYU, and here we go. Let me go ahead excuse me. Let me go ahead and bring it open so I can show you guys. So this is it right here, the DYU A1F Pro. It's a 16-inch folding electric bike, and this is it right here. It's how it looks, and we'll just go through a little bit. You can see it folds up like that, so you can make it fairly compact in size. And the handlebars come down. You can see there, so you can take the handlebars down, and it's just, yeah, seems like it's a decent electric bike. Now, I will say that I have had a mixed experience so far with this. I shouldn't even say mixed experience. I have not had a good experience with this company so far. I don't know if any of you remember, but I think it was last year or the year before. There was a company that sent me an electric bike. And the bike arrived, and I went to unbox it to review it, and the handlebars were broken. Like they were just sliced. It was weird. It was just like they were sliced, like it was something like went through it like hot butter or something. But it was just, they were broken, and I couldn't get it. I went and double checked this, thinking like, okay, maybe this is just the way the handlebars come, and you have to put them in place right. But no, it was actually broken, and there was another piece of metal, like the handlebars were like down inside, like the handlebar post, and I was trying to get it out. I couldn't get it. Anyways, it was broken. So I needed to send it back. It was a big debacle with them about getting it back, and they seemed like they were being a little bit weird. And finally they were like, look, we're going to arrange with FedEx to have it sent back. I said, no problem. So they sent me the thing. I had the FedEx reference number and all that stuff. I put the bike outside outside for the FedEx people to come, because they scheduled the pickup. I wasn't going to be here. I came back. Bike was no longer here. They tried to say they never got the bike back and they never heard anything else. And I was like, I don't know what to tell you. FedEx said they were picking it up, and I left it outside my door. I live in a secured building, so it wasn't like some strange person was wandering in. Anyways, bottom line, that whole thing just never really went well. That whole collaboration never went well. I never actually got a review out of it. It took a lot of time, energy, and effort. It was sort of a pain in the neck. So fast forward to just a couple weeks ago, I got another offer for a collaboration on an electric bike, and I said, sure, why not? I've been wanting to review some electric bikes, and so, sorry, I just got out of the shower. I have a little bit of the shower sweats. Anyways, so this company reaches out to me, and I said, sure, no problem. I'll review your electric bikes. And so they sent the bike out. No, first they sent they said they want to send me this one bike. I told them, I'm sorry, I can't review that bike. I looked at the specs of it. The specs of the bike says that it's only, that the weight capacity on the bike is only 165 pounds. I weigh about 215. And so And so they said, okay, we're going to send you this other bike instead that has a weight capacity, I think, of like 250. I said, no problem. That works great. So instead, that is supposed to be, the bike they're supposed to send me, was this one here, the A1F Pro. And this one here, if we look at the specs here, let's see if we can see on here, says load capacity, 265 pounds. That's the one they were supposed to send me. So I was like, great, that should work out perfectly. Instead, what they sent me was the A1F, not the Pro. The A1F only has a weight capacity of like 165 pounds. And so it has a smaller motor, and I guess also with the brakes, maybe it doesn't, anyways, I got the bike. They sent me the A1F originally, so I went, put it all together. I was working on my review. I shot a time-lapse video of me putting the bike together, and then I went out and started shooting. The video of me riding it, and I went and shot the part where I was talking about some of the specs and stuff. But when I was riding, I was like, this thing is really terribly slow. Like, it just has no get up and go. It seems like it's really, really struggling. And so it just seemed really odd that it was performing that poorly. So I came back home and I looked through some of the paperwork again for the bike. It turns out they didn't send me the A1F Pro. They sent me the A1F, the one that has the weight capacity of only 165 pounds. And I'm like, no wonder why it's struggling. No wonder why it's hard for me to stop and the brakes aren't working properly, because I'm like, 50 pounds over the weight limit or something, or more than that. So I was like, all right, I reached out to them. They said they were going to send me a bike. And then another one, they did. They sent me the new bike. I have it over in the corner waiting to, but they said they need me to send the old one back. I said, no problem. Problem is, I cannot get the pedals off of the old bike. And FedEx has come out. They said they can't take the bike unless it is fully in the box. And I can't get it back fully in the box because the pedals won't come off. So I've been going back and forth with this company, and they have been really kind of nasty. Like, they have just told me, well, you just need to take them off. I said, I can't get them off. That's the problem. And then they tell me, I sent them a video. I said, look, the tool you sent me, I think is either bent or you sent me the wrong tool or something, because I show them the little wrench that comes along with it. They give you this tool, and it's just like there's nothing. There's no tension on there. It won't catch. It's just like you can't use that tool at all. And so they wrote me back and they said, oh, you have the wrong tool. And then they say, oh, no, I showed this video to my senior engineer. He said, it's your fault because you tightened it too tight. And I said, so I tightened it too tight with a wrench that doesn't work. How's that even possible? And so anyhow, it's just been a big debacle. And I've told them, I was like, look, I don't know what your guys' issue is. I don't know. I said, if you have someone in the U.S., I can come pick this bike up. If you have a U.S. rep, come pick up the bike. I don't care. I'm not trying to keep the bike. I have no use for it. So come get it. But they're not going to come get it. They want me to ship it back. I can't ship it back because I can't get the pedals. I've been going back and forth. Anyways, it's just been a big debacle. So this is the bike that I have. This is the bike that they sent me now, the A1F Pro. You can see there, it has some decent specs on there. It goes 13.5 miles an hour. Range and throttle mode is 15 to 35 miles in throttle mode. It weighs 48 pounds, max speed's 15.5, all that, uphill 15 degrees, yada, yada, yada. So there's all that stuff there. It seems like a decent bike. It's small, it's foldable, it seems decent. But the other one, the A1F, is not the best bike for me. So, but I can tell you right now, I've not had the best experience dealing with this company. So at this point, I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to do this review. I think I'm going to do the review of this bike since I have it in. I don't know what I'm going to do with the other bike, because I've told them that if they can't figure out a way to get this bike shipped back to them, I'm just going to give it away so I can get it out of my house. So, but that's the first product. It's over in the corner. That's that. Doing my due diligence of my haul since it did come this week. That's that. All right, moving on. Shout out to shout out to Nice to Nasty. Says how you feeling, Larry? I hope better. I'm feeling somewhat better. I'm still it's just one of those things. After you catch a little cold, it takes a little time to get your wind back and just start to get back to 100%. So yeah. Shout out to Charles Tuttle. Says hello, Larry, and everyone else. Big ups. I see ya. And shout out to Associate Minister and Reserve Deacon, Mr. Terry Jones. Shout out, says, hello, lady. Good evening. All right. And shout out to Gregorio, my dog. All right. Says, hello, everyone. Okay. Let's do this. This is the first package I think that came in this week, this FedEx bag. I have no idea what's inside, but let's get this thing open and see what we have so we can try it out. Oh, yes. Oh, man. If I had known this was in here, I would have opened this last week. I am so excited for this thing. This is the OnePlus Watch 2. Look at there, the OnePlus Watch 2. Oh, man, OnePlus is hooking me up this year. Big ups to them. I'm telling you guys, if you're out there watching, this is one reason why you should go to CES every year. And maybe you want to go, if you have a different type of product that you want to review or something, if you're out there, if you're a content creator and you want to start reviewing different types of products, definitely go to the trade shows. Go to CES, go to the Mobile World Congress, go to NAB, go to whatever, to the audio one that's in Anaheim, usually in January after CES. Go to the trade shows. Because what happens is you go there, you meet the right people, you get to shake hands, they get to see a face, to know you're a real person, and it's much easier to get the products that you want to review, that you need to review for your channel to grow and to share the products that your audience really wants to see. So yeah, I'm super excited. Again, this is the OnePlus Watch 2, and let me see if I can get this going. So I saw a good question on there. I'm going to get to it in a second. Let me see though. OnePlus Watch 2. And all right, here we have it. Let me pull it up. And our bets, I'm going to answer your question in just a moment there. So here we have it. This is the OnePlus Watch 2. It's a 46 millimeter watch. It's in black steel. And it has has Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. Now you can get this also in radiant steel if that is your if that's sort of your stilo, and they're the same price, same size, but you can get them in different sizes. Mine is the black steel, which I think looks really, really dope. So and again, it works with Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. And they even have trade-in deals for you. So if you have a trade that you want to go, you can hit the trade-in device, and you can trade in a smartwatch. Or so let's say you hit smartwatch, and you have Samsung, and you choose like a Watch 5. Look at that. You get $130, up to $130 on a Watch 5. I can tell you right now, I don't even think I paid that much for my Watch 5. I have a Watch 5. I got like a deal on that thing. I think I paid like $60, $70 for it after the deal. So that's a really nice deal if you have a trade-in that you want to send, that you want to get for the Watch 5. So, and if you have, say, an Apple Watch, you can click that. Look at that. You can get a $280 for that, $220, $200, $210. There's all kinds of them in there. So as you go down the line, they get a little bit cheaper there. Let's say that you have like an Apple Watch SE or SE, like SE2 or Apple Watch 6, you can get $130. So there's some really great deals on here, if you want to trade in for one of the Watch 2s there. So, and you also have some other ones. You can get a guaranteed $50 off for any watch in any condition. So even if you don't have a smartwatch right now, you can trade another watch in. And you can get 10% off, an extra 10% off if you're a student. So there's all kinds of stuff on there. So you can also claim an exclusive 10% off coupon in the OnePlus Store app. So there's all kinds of great discounts that they give you with this watch. So, but we can take a look at it there and see how it's going to look. And it looks like it looks really, really sleek. I like this. You can see there, it looks like there's going to be an action button right there. And it looks like there's going to be a crown, like a digital crown on that side there. And yeah, I know a lot of people have been looking forward to having a round watch instead of the square ones that the Apple Watches are. So, but you can see there it says it has stainless steel, the chassis stainless steel, the strap is rubber with a steel buckle. The watch circumference is 140 through 210. The bottom base is PC plus glass fiber, two-color injection molding. It's 47 width or 46 millimeters really as far as the watch. 49 grams, including the wrist strap. So that's nice right there. It's not going to weigh you down too much. Or it says excluding, excuse me, with the wrist strap, it's 80 grams right there. So 1.43 inch screen size, 600 nits brightness. Screen resolution is 466 by 466, 226 ppi. So yeah, this thing is nice. Now this is what really is exciting about this watch. This thing has a 500 milliamp hour battery, and smart mode it's up to 100 hours. And what that means is in smart mode is that this means you can use the watch in full smartwatch mode. None of this stuff where you have to go in and start turning off features to get it to have the longest battery life. You can have it in straight smartwatch mode where you're getting all your notifications coming through. You have your heart rate monitoring on, all that good stuff. All the sensors are just rolling like they should, and it's going to run for 100 hours. That's just a little bit over 4 days. That's just a little bit over 4 days. That is really, really pretty amazing. I mean, you think about that. If you're going away somewhere for the weekend, let's say you have a 3-day weekend, you're going away for a long weekend, you can charge your watch before you leave, and you don't have to even bring a charger for it. You can just leave the charger at home, head off, and your watch is going to be good for your entire 3-day weekend. And when you get back home, you throw it on the charger, you're good to go. I mean, realistically, this means you're only going to have to charge your watch about twice a week. You charge it maybe on like Sunday and sometime midweek, maybe like on Wednesday or something. And that's going to be good enough to get you all the way through for the entire week. That is amazing. I mean, I have an Apple Watch Ultra. I don't have it on right now, but I am really looking forward to getting watches where they have watch batteries that last for like a good month or something. But this is heading definitely in the right direction. So shout out, because some of these watches, when I see them, they tell you they get this great battery life, but then you have to start turning stuff off. You have to put stuff in low power mode. You have to turn off the always on display. You have to turn off the heart rate sensors. You have to turn off everything and basically make it just a dumb watch before you get those hours on there. But with this, you get up to 100 hours in smart mode, and that is absolutely amazing. So, and you can see smart mode usage model says Bluetooth call 5 minutes a day. Says when using the official support of watch face, dual engine architecture will be in effect. It does say that the always on display is turned off. So I guess there is that. You have the default heart health monitoring, Bluetooth connection to mobile phone, 14.2 hours a day. Wi-Fi connection standby looks like an hour a day. Sleep monitoring 6.5 hours a day. Raise to wrist to wake screen 220 times a day. Wow. Okay. Message notification 130 items a day. Screen use application 20 minutes a day. So there's a lot going on here. You can see there's a lot that they're offering in here that you can do. So you should not feel limited by this. Now it does say heavy use in smart mode up to 48 hours. So if you're like a super power user on your watch, you should be able to get up to 48 hours. That's up to 2 days on there if you're a serious power user. And that means you're gonna have like you're raised awake 300 times a day, receive 180 messages a day, 30 minutes of screen operation, all kinds of stuff, all kinds of call reminders and Bluetooth. You're gonna GPS navigation, all kinds of stuff that's in use there. You're gonna end up with less time, but you should still be able to get 48 hours if you're in super heavy use. Now, if you jump into power saver mode, you can get up to 12 days. Look at that, 12 days. That is absolutely amazing. Now, if you're on if you're on power saver mode, you're still going to be able to get messages and still raise to wake your watch. You'll still be able to get calls and sleep detection and alarms and all that stuff. It's just going to turn off some of the other stuff that to help save power. You're also going to get fast charging time. It says 1 day's power, so 10 minutes of charging for up to 24 hours of power. So if you're trying to head out somewhere and you forgot to charge your watch, and I can't tell you, if you have a watch that has a battery that lasts for a long time, sometimes you can forget to charge it. But if you forget to charge your watch and you need to get the thing charged up really quickly, maybe you're going out overnight or for a long evening or something, you can throw it on the charger for about 10 minutes and get up to 24 hours of power in here. So that is really fantastic that it has fast charging. So it's gonna run on Wear OS by Google, so it's gonna have that Android connection on there, which is fantastic. So I'm really excited about this. I am really excited to try this thing out. And again, it's gonna have the Snapdragon W5 Gen 1 processor. It's gonna have the Wear OS 4 in there. It's gonna have 4 gigs of eMMC memory. 2 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs of storage. It's going to have Wi-Fi 5 and 2.4 as well. Bluetooth as well. GPS in there. Baidu GPS, Galileo, GONASS, and QZSS. I'm not sure what that one is. And yeah, it's going to have some really nice features on this. You're going to have an accelerometer, a gyroscope, optical heart rate sensor, geomagnetic sensor, light sensor, barometer, all of that in there. You're going to have 100+ native watch faces, Google Apps, calendar, phone, messages, wallet, Gmail, all that good stuff in there. You're going to get all these different types of notifications from Bluetooth alarms, calls, weather, media control, playback settings, battery manager, all that stuff, compass, flashlight, wellness tracking, all that good stuff. So you're going to get, I mean, this thing is going to be a full-featured smartwatch, and you can see some of the fitness tracking. We're going to have walking, hiking, running, swimming, jump rope, badminton, tennis, skiing, professional sports, just all kinds of stuff in there. I'll go over more of this because I'm going to do a review of this. I'm going to do a review of this watch, and but to get back here to our best question. It says, Larry, do you still plan to do all camera stuff on your channel? I'll tell you, I said I was going to do all camera stuff, and I've been trying to keep it focused on there. And this is what it is. I try to have a camera angle for most of my videos. Some sort of photography or videography or camera angle for most of my videos. It doesn't always work that way. But it's very hard because, people tell you that you need to niche down, and I was doing that for a while, and I'm still trying to do it, but I haven't really seen the growth that I was expecting to come along with that people say, and I'm still trying to hang in there with it, but I don't know. The long and short of it is, I don't know. I'm just gonna play it by ear. I'm gonna just sort of do the things that I love to do on my channel, and hope that resonates with you guys and with the rest of my audience, and hopefully they find the reviews and the other videos interesting. And if they watch them, great. If they don't, then they don't. What can you do? So I don't know, but when I like to review things that are relevant to me. I am a photographer and filmmaker and content creator professionally. I do YouTube full-time. I also do freelance work. I do freelance videography and editing. And so some of the tools that I talk about are things that I actually use. So sometimes, like a smartwatch. People don't think of smartwatches as things that you'll use as a photographer. I use smartwatches all the time because when I go out, for instance, if I go to the zoo to go photograph animals, I'm walking a lot. And I want to be able to one, track my steps, to kind of get an idea of how far I've walked. I want to check my heart rate and see if I'm feeling very tired, check my heart rate and see is there a reason for it or something. Did I sleep properly? all that good stuff. So there's lots of things that there's lots of small tools that I use that sort of work together with all of my camera gear to help me be a photographer, the photographer that I want to be, or a better photographer. And some of it is camera related, some of it's not. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I want to, but I keep, people, I'm looking over here at all this stuff over here, and people keep sending me stuff that's not really camera related. And some of it I'm very interested in, and some of it I'm not, but some of it I am. So, and when I go to CES, they always have so much cool stuff that is just across the spectrum of tech. Like I often go and seek out a lot of the camera stuff, but sometimes I go there and I just see some really cool stuff at CES that has absolutely nothing to do with camera gear. And one of them is right here, and I'll open this next. So, but quickly, let me just go ahead and show you guys right quick. Let me just, let me jump out of this, this OnePlus, let me just jump out of this OnePlus open page here, but let me just show you real quick. This thing is $299, so it's going to be a little bit cheaper than buying some of the other smartwatches like the Apple Watch or the Galaxy watches. And again, you can get $50 off with any trade, with any watch in any condition. So you can see there, it's going to be $249.99 if you trade in any watch. So, and if it's anything like their and if I'm pretty sure it is, just like their smartphone thing was, you can trade in any phone, and they meant any phone. You can go to the Goodwill store and pick up an old rotary phone and send it in, and they were giving people $100 off. It's the same thing, I believe, here. You can trade in any watch in any condition. So if you go to the Dollar Tree and buy yourself a $1.25, little digital watch, you can trade that in for $50 towards this, and that will drop your price down to $249. And so I can tell you right now, from what I've already seen online and what I expect I'll experience with this watch, this is probably the best deal on a smartwatch out there. I think this is going to be the best deal on a smartwatch this year. Unless somebody comes out with something better, I think this is going to be the best deal. So, all right, let me set this off to the side. And let me jump in. See, I think a few more people have come through. Let's see here. Let's see. Shout out to Pedro in the building. Says hi, Larry. Shout out to him. He also says evening, everyone. So big ups to Amda Brown. Says hello all. Shout out to you. All right. It says Arbed says, I can't lie, I unsubbed after you said that. However, I'm going to resub right now. I just won't watch the camera stuff is all. Man, I hear you, man. I hear you. Some people like the camera stuff. I'm a photographer and a filmmaker, so I love the camera stuff. Not everybody's into it. Some people like the general tech. The problem is, it's really hard as a general tech content creator to get views, because they want YouTube and everyone with all these tech companies with their stupid algorithms. They want to lock you in boxes. They want to say this is a camera content creator, or this is a headphone guy, or this is a camera phone case guy, or this is a smartphone guy, or this is a makeup person, or this is a vlogger who does jokes and skits. They don't seem to want you to be a sort of jack of all trades. And I've always been a jack of all trades. Even in my professional life, I worked as a photojournalist, and photojournalists are jacks of all trades when it comes to cameras. We are people who go out and on any one day may start off the day shooting a horrific car accident or a fire, and we may end the day shooting the portrait of a politician. I mean, we could be all across the spectrum through the whole day. We may have 3 different assignments throughout the day that require us to have 3 entirely different skill sets behind the camera. And that's the way I've always been. I always like being able to sort of move in between spaces. I still like the tech space, so I'm always within that tech space, but I always enjoy being able to move within that tech space wherever I want to go. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm glad you're resubscribing, and I hope you stick around. So, All right, Amda Brown says, Larry, can you share that cool hair product that you're using? I want to I want to look fly too. I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna show you what it is. My wife actually had it. I was using something else, but my wife said she didn't like the way it smelled. I think it was like some sort of like coconut cream, curling cream or something, but she didn't like it. So she had some other stuff that she uses. I started using it, and she hasn't complained, and I liked what it does for my hair. So yeah, I'm gonna hook you up. I'm gonna show you either this time, or maybe I just make a post and take a picture of it or something. All right. Deal with me, guys, if I get out of breath a little bit. I'm just getting over getting sick, so I'm trying to get my wind back. So, all right, shout out to Travis Looney in the building. Amda Brown has always got me laughing. Says, hello, Larry. Shout out to you, Travis. I see you in the building. All right, let's move on to the next one. Let's open, let's open this one here. This one is something I think you non-camera people can appreciate. And this one here, I know what this is. As soon as I saw it, this is a company that I saw at CES actually last year, and I saw them again this year. And I think last year, I can't remember if I asked them to send me a sample unit or not. Or they were down. If any of you have been to CES, there's a part of CES that is basically like all the startups, and the startups are like down in this basement area, and it's like they have all the really cool innovative stuff. And they were there last year and this year, and I'm not sure if they even had sample units last year, but this year they had them. They were able to send me one, and this is the Y brush. Check that out. This is the Y brush. As you can see, absolutely nothing to do with photography. But this is a toothbrush that actually brushes your teeth in about 10 seconds. It looks like, you can see there, it has like a mouthpiece on there, and you put the mouthpiece on, you put the mouthpiece in your mouth, you just simply stick it in there like you normally would, and hit the button on there, and it brushes your teeth in about 10 seconds. It gets the top, the bottom, the front, the back, everything effectively in about 10 seconds, so you don't have to worry about spending the 2 minutes going through your brush motion like that. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be very, very cool. I'm looking forward to try it out. And I guess if I have to find a photography angle, as someone who works on camera, you definitely want to have your teeth looking right. You don't want to have your teeth looking all, dusty and musty with gook and stuff, clogged up in them. I've seen some people who are on YouTube who look like they don't brush their teeth on a regular basis, and they get up there and they're smiling. There's all kinds of gook and plaque and looks like maybe food in there. I'm just like, bro, you need to brush your teeth. It's hard to look at. So I usually try and make sure my stuff is looking halfway right before I turn on the camera. So anyways, this is a company. They are from France, and I'm looking forward to trying them out. It's called Y Brush. This one is the nylon black, and I'm not sure if they have. I'm sure they have a website. Let me see if I can find. Y Brush on there, and there it is. Let me see if I can bring them in for you. And here we are. It's Y Brush. And you can see there, you can, it says brush thoroughly anywhere, anytime. Looks like there's a coupon even, you get 10% off. So it says get a dentist clean feeling with one stroke brushing technology that reaches every corner effortlessly, whether you're at work, at a party, traveling, or just at home. So it's very quick and easy. It says dentists can't tell the difference. Brush your teeth quickly and efficiently with Y Brush's instantaneous brushing technology. So yeah, and this is what it looks like. You can get different ones here. They have the original one, says one brushing mode, 3-month battery life. You can get the nylon black, which is for sensitive gums, and it says brushing modes, 3-month battery life, 4 brushing modes and 3-month battery life. And you can also get the nylon black premium for on the go, which is 4 brushing modes and 3-month battery life as well. So I think this one is the nylon black. I don't think it's the premium. I think it's just the nylon black. So I'm not sure what that means as far as I know it says that the nylon black premium is for on the go, but I have sometimes I have sensitive gums, so the nylon black I think works well for me. So there's that. They also have the nylon kids as well. So now this could be really great. I think this is fantastic for kids because often kids don't like to brush their teeth. I think if you can get kids to brush their teeth and it only takes them about 10 seconds, I think it's not going to be difficult to get kids to do that. And good oral health and good oral hygiene practices right from the jump is vital because not only does it help just keep your teeth right, it's apparently it's very important for other sorts of disease prevention as well. So, but you can get, you can see it's compatible with the Philips Sonicare brand. So you can, if you have a Sonicare thing, you can fit it on there. You can have it both ways, as you can get the dual brush with 2 heads, plus the wide brush for traditional Sonicare stuff. So you can get all kinds of different accessories with it. So, and again, 10 seconds to a complete brush. It has 3 months for a typical battery life. And you can use this anywhere, whether you're traveling at home or delivers that effectiveness of a 2-minute traditional brushing, but only in 10 seconds there. So, yeah. There you go. And again, it's not too expensive. You can hit we hit the shop button there. You can see it's going to be anywhere from about $79 up to around, I believe, $150 for the premium black. And I will test out the nylon black one here. So we'll see how that works out. So, and you can get the replacement brushes, which brush heads that are about $34 or around $39 for the dual brush. So I think for me, probably just the basic head will probably work just fine. And if you plan on traveling with it a lot, you can get a travel bag if you want to. So, yeah. And then they have dental floss there if you need to get something like that. So there's all kinds of great stuff that you can get to go along with this. But, yeah. So there you go. Anyways, this thing, I absolutely, when I saw this at CES, not this year, but last year, I was so fascinated with this. I thought this was fantastic. I couldn't wait to try it. It has taken me over a year to get one in hand, but I'm glad they finally sent it out, and I'm actually looking forward to giving this a shot. So, yeah. All right. Set that over there. And let's see, Amda Brown says once the ad pop-up, pops because YouTube realized that they will make money no matter what, so they set the algorithm to minimize the payouts. Yeah, YouTube is just, man, YouTube is just, it's hard because they seem like it seems like they're becoming less and less creator friendly. On one end, they act like they're being creator friendly, but some of the things they do seem like they're not really creator friendly. And, for a while there, it seemed like TikTok might be the place to go. And there was a lot of people heading over to TikTok. And, people were sort of enjoying the whole TikTok thing. And I saw people that were going to TikTok and they were blowing up. They were getting big really, really quickly. Like people were posting and, I would see them on TikTok 1 month with a couple hundred, subscribers. And then a few months later, they'd be at like 100,000. I mean, the algorithm was really pushing people up and really finding people's audiences. And then it seems like they just sort of like only really started pushing people that were doing this whole TikTok shopping thing. So like all the people that were doing the other stuff, the interesting skits and stuff, like people are complaining like, hey, I'm making content, I have an audience, but people aren't watching because it's not, my videos aren't getting pushed out to them. The only videos that are getting pushed, people are complaining, like if I make a video where I'm using the TikTok shopping thing and pushing a product, then those videos are getting pushed out, but the other ones aren't getting pushed out. And people are complaining, and there's a lot of folks out there, and I was just reading a post today about it, where, because TikTok is the Congress is about to vote whether or not to ban it on all apps, the app on all devices. They banned it on all devices that are federal devices, but they're about to decide if they should ban it, period, within the country. And there's a lot of big content creators out there that are saying they don't really care if it gets banned or not. They were like, they're not making any money off the platform anymore. They're not, they put hours and hours and hours into work on their videos and they're not getting shared anymore. They're just not really seeing the benefit to TikTok. And a lot of them have moved on to other platforms like YouTube and Instagram. And so, I mean, it's one of those things. It's like when you stop listening to the people who make your platform what it is, you're going to suffer. And I think TikTok forgot that content creators are the ones who are creating their content. Like TikTok is nothing without content creators. It's nothing without an audience, but it's also nothing if there's nothing to watch. And if content creators decide they don't want to be there, they want to go somewhere else, well then, there's a lot of social media platforms out there that have come and gone quickly, and people don't even remember them anymore because they've gone, they were big, they were fun, and then they disappeared. And TikTok may end up being one of those, maybe they won't, I don't know. But it seems to me like a lot of the big creators out there may not really care if it goes away because they're not really seeing any real profit from posting on TikTok. Some people still are, no doubt. There still people are that are making a lot of money off of TikTok, but some people aren't. And I have a TikTok account. I don't really use it all that much. I've been trying to tell myself, I'll post more on there, but I don't really get any benefit. The problem is that when you don't really see any big benefit from it, like with YouTube, I'm monetized. I see a monetary benefit from it. I don't see that from TikTok. I don't see this explosive growth that people have talked about in the past because I think that has slowed down. So I'm not really seeing that right now. I'm not a salesperson. I do reviews. I like showing products and reviewing products. I'm not a salesperson. I'm not trying to hawk products to you guys. It's like, here's a cool product that I found that I saw online that I was interested in. Here's some product that some company asked me to review. And I'll show it to you guys, tell you what I like, what I don't like, but I'm not trying to sell you something. I'm not trying to say, go out and buy this. This is great. It's sort of like, this is great. I use it. If you are trying to do the same things I'm doing, this might be, good for you. Or if you need something like this that I need it for, it may work well for you, but I'm not trying to sell you something. And that's what a lot of people on TikTok have complained about, that like with the whole TikTok shopping, they're turning them into salespeople. So, I don't know. Anyways, shout out to Hamda Brown says, I'm just kidding on the hair product. I've been bald for the past 13 years. I see you, man. I see you. Sometimes I go bald. You guys have seen me on this channel. I have gone bald more than a few times. Sometimes I get in the mood where I don't feel like messing with my hair, and I'll just take it all off and just leave it off. And I'll leave it off sometimes for weeks or months. Sometimes I cut it off and I'll let it grow all the way back, and then I'll cut it all the way off again. Then I'll let it grow all the way back and I'll cut it all the way off again. It's only been fairly recently that I've actually gone to the barber shop and got a few haircuts. So, All right. Let's go on. This is from, where is this from? It says Bleat PR. I think these are headphones. It says headphones, but I don't know what type of headphones these are. I don't remember what these are supposed to be. Oh, okay. It says Bleat PR with compliments. Thank you, Bleat PR. All right. These are Tuzo. From the Tuzo store, these are tonal dots, the true wireless stereo earbuds. And check those out right there, the Tuzo tonal dots. All right. I don't see, there is a barcode on there. I don't know if this is going to work for Amazon or not. But let's go ahead and scan this and see if let's see if anything will come up from the barcode that's on the box. And I don't see, nope, doesn't look like anything's coming up. Oh, wait, here we go. All right, looks like we have something. All right, shout out to Papa Avery in the building. It says, good evening, Larry. I couldn't comment on my desktop computer. It said I needed to create a channel to join the chat. Anyway, joined in on my iPhone. All right, big ups to Papa Avery in the building. All right, I like it. All right, let me see if I can bring you guys in right quick on, let me see. Oops, hold on a second. Let me, I need to go into my Amazon account. Usually I have that up and ready to go. Let me see if I can, there we go. All right, let me see if I can bring you guys in now. And here we go. So these are the Tozo tonal dots. And let's see, they're not expensive at all. As you can see right there, they're $35.99, and they have a $10 off coupon right there. So you can get these only for about $25.99. And it says they come with Bluetooth 5.3, built-in ENC. So that's going to be, I think ENC is electronic noise cancellation. And then the electronic noise cancellation is different than active noise cancellation. Active noise cancellation uses microphones around the actual device to offset the ambient noise around you. Electronic is something else. I don't know how to explain it, but and then it says 55 hours playtime. It says playtime app, customize the EQ. So it looks like maybe there's an app that comes with it. IPX8 waterproof LED digital display. Premium sound headset in black. So, and we can see right here, it looks like there's going to be, excuse me, a 60 milliamp hour battery. It looks like maybe inside each earbud. That can't be right. That's amazing if it is. That should give you some seriously long battery life. And then I can't see on this other side, but it says the battery. Oh yeah, so it looks like the headphones are going to have 60 milliamp hour batteries in there, and it looks like it's going to have like a 400 milliamp hour battery inside the case, so that you can charge these things up and keep them charged up. And I guess this little circle there, maybe that's why they call them the dots, because the tonal dots, because they kind of look like little dots right there. So, but we can see there it's going to have that built-in LED digital display there, so you know exactly how much juice is left in your case there. So it looks like you're going to have the case battery life, and then you'll see the power, the little battery icon with the 4 dots, so you know how much juice is left in your earbuds as well. And then we'll see it says born for good sound. It's going to have 10mm drivers, and we can see there it says 55-hour battery life. So it's going to give you 55 hours with the charging case and 15 hours on a single charge. That is nice. I like that, because that means if you're taking a trip somewhere, you're not going to have to worry about trying to put these things in for another charge. Even on a long trip, you should be able to make it your entire way. So it's also going to have wireless charging. So it's going to have Type-C charging, and it's going to use, it looks like just the standard key wireless charging. It says the wireless charger is not included here, but it will wireless charge if you have a wireless charger. So, and there you go. It says clear. It's going to have clear calling, so that you can make and take phone calls on there. It's going to have crystal clear sound. ENC technology effectively reduces noise during calls, including wind noise, traffic noise, and other background noises, resulting in clear conversations and an improved calling experience. So, yeah, nice. All right, and these are going to be for $35.99, but they do have a 10% off coupon. I'll drop it down to about $25.99. It says they have an ergonomic edition, and then they have a large ergonomic edition. So maybe if you have small ears and you need something bigger, you can get the bigger ones there. So it looks like the bigger ones maybe are a little bit cheaper there. So yeah, it looks like the bigger ones are about $1 cheaper. Now you can also get these in other colors. So you can get these in black. You can also get them in blue. See if the blue color will show up. See if that loads up in a minute. And for whatever, oh, there we go. See if we can get these to show up. So that's going to be champagne. You can get them in red. You can get these in rose gold. The rose gold look very much like pink there. You have the space gray as well. And let's see if the blue, oh, there's the blue. The blue doesn't really look very bluish to me. It almost looks like a steel color, like maybe like a steel or a dark granite or something, but maybe it's meant to be like a blue steel. So, yeah. All right. Not bad, not bad. You know what, let's do this. Oh, what do I do with my knife? There we go. Let's open these up right quick and see what they actually look like and what they feel like. Sometimes people send these things out, they look all great on paper, but then you get them and you're like, I don't feel like anything. And sometimes you think they're gonna be cheap and you check them out and they actually feel really good. So, all right, it says designed by Tozo in California. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. And let's get that off. You have your paperwork and stuff in here. And then here is the presentation. So you're gonna have the earbuds that come in here. And let's get that. Let's just see if we can slide that plastic off. It's gonna try and, there we go. Just take that off. And then see if we can get that. And boom, there we go. Look at that. And there's already 99% battery in the earbuds. So nice. All right. I'm not mad at it. Pretty nice. And then we're going to get some accessories in here as well. So let's see what we get in here. Oh, looks like there's going to be a bag, so I might as well just open the bag up and see what's going to come in here. So we are going to get a whole bunch. We're going to get a whole bunch of ear tips. So if you need some ear tips, you're going to get a whole bunch of ear tips in there. So, all right, let me set this off let me set these off in here for the moment. I don't want to lose those, but let me just put those off in there so I don't lose them. And then let me see what we have. Oh, we have a USB-A to USB-C charging cable, which is very nice. So we should be able to get these things charged up and ready to go. So, all right, let me stick all that stuff back in the box, and I will throw this plastic away because we don't need it and it is recyclable. So, all right, let me get this off to the side. These don't look bad. I'll have to try these out and see how they perform and see if it's something that I would recommend to you guys. But they seem like they might be okay. They seem like they might be pretty decent. So some of these earbuds work really nicely, and that's kind of unexpected how well they work. The real difference, I think, with some of these earbuds, you know, is not even so much the sound, because even the budget ones sound really good. Some of the real big difference is like actual construction and how long they'll last. Because I've had some cheap earbuds that sound fantastic, but then they break after about 2-3 months of usage, whereas a good quality pair of earbuds can last you for years. So, all right, let me hurry up and get out of here. Let me see if I can get these done and get out of here, because my man's and then Brandon is over on his channel doing his Oscars roundup and talking about some of the people that have won Oscars, and I want to get over there and hear what he had to say. I thought he was going to be on last night when the Oscars went off, because I was looking forward to do it, but he's going to be on tonight. I want to hear what he has to say. So let me get this stuff going. So. Shout out to the tech preacher in the building, says, what's up, peeps? I see you, man. Big ups to you. I've been watching your stuff and loving it, so big ups to you. So let's see. Oh, Amda Brown says, what? You sold me on buying an A9 last week. Oh, an A9 III last week. You bought an A9 III? And you're just now telling me? Oh, man. See, me and my man's Amda Brown, we love cameras and camera gear, and man, I wish I had that camera. Man, why don't you send it out to me so I can review it, and I'll send it back. That would be fantastic, man. Big ups to him. That is a fantastic camera. I'm looking forward to getting my hands on some good gear that I can share with people. So, oh, look at this. Look at this. This is my brother, I think, is going to be very happy with this. And because I think these are going to get passed over to him. But these are the night vision. Actually, these look very much like the ones that I sent him recently. And these are a pair of night vision binoculars, or night vision goggles, however you want to say it. So, yeah. And it says 4K. And it says you can see in total darkness, and they're good for night vision. So these are basically, you could shoot photos, videos, and it looks like it works in HD. So they're both a camera and binoculars and night vision all at once. So yeah. All right, let me see if I can scan this. And wait, did something come up? There we go. This is my product there. See if I can tap that, bring it open. All right, let me see if I can bring it up for you guys here. Oh, hold on, let me bring you guys in so you can actually see what I'm doing. And let's see, let me go to my, here it is right there. And see if I can pronounce that. It's the Ruiok store. I can't really pronounce that. It's Ruiok, but it's a 4K night vision binoculars, infrared night vision goggles for adults, 3-inch large screen, 8x digital zoom, tactical light, 32 gig card to save photos and videos for camping, hunting, and security. All right, look at that. So we can see here what it looks like, everything you're gonna get in the box there. And you can see there how this is gonna look. So if you're trying to see something at night, and you can see there, it looks like you're going to get 4K video, 40 megapixel images, 8x digital zoom, IP65 waterproof, 5,000 milliamp hour battery life. So it should have a nice long battery life, 32 gig memory card. You'll be able to play back the images on the device, tactical light, and 8 levels of brightness. And also it says it should be good to 1,968 feet or 600 meters. So I'm not exactly sure what that means. I guess that's maybe the zoom range there. So, but it says it has a rechargeable lithium battery, so you don't have to worry about putting new batteries in. You can just recharge these bad boys up. And it uses Type-C. It says that IR will last for about 12 hours, and IR off, the device will run for about 18 hours. So if you're using it as night vision, then you can use it for about 8 hours. And then you can see there it says 8x digital zoom, easy to adjust and focus quickly. So they show theirs versus others. So nice. All right. It says exclusive tactical flashlight. So if you need a flashlight to help light up the way, you can use that as well. You can see there it says steady light, so you have that in case someone needs to use to see you, and you can, I guess, use the flashlight with SOS mode as well. And then you can see it says there's a 3-inch screen with 8 levels of brightness. Now this is the interesting thing. If you see this right here, let me show. If you see it from the side right here, or let me see if I can get the other angle. You can see this. The way it looks as binoculars, most binoculars, this is where you look into. And this is the part that tripped up my brother when he had the other pair that I gave him. He thought that he was supposed to look through here, and he couldn't figure out what he was doing wrong. And he asked me if I could help him, so I said, sure. And I picked him up and started looking through this part, and he was like, oh, okay. He was like, I see. I was looking on the wrong end. So anyways, once he got it, now he has them, and he can enjoy them, and I'll see what kind of craziness he gets into with them. So, but these are going to be $179.99, and there is a $50 off coupon. Holy guacamole. That's going to drop these down all the way to $129.99 so that you can actually save a substantial amount. So yeah, if you're interested in some night vision stuff, you'll be able to save a substantial amount of money on these. And I want to see what kind of stuff they sell here. They must have some other really cool stuff. So it looks like they have some night vision goggles here. They do show the 4K stuff on there, the waterproof. You can share your stories instantly, it says. That's a really sharp image. I have to see if this is coming from their device or not. So that's a pretty good looking image. And you can see this shows the night vision stuff. Oop. I'm going to stop that. They have some music on there. I don't know if that music is copyrighted or not, so I'll just leave it like it is. But yeah, they're not really showing much of the night vision stuff, but I'll see if they I'll have to try it out and see how this works. So I'm curious to see how it is. But this is the Ruiok, I believe it is, store. I think maybe they just have the night vision goggles on there. So Yeah. All right. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good, no doubt. I think I'm gonna. I think I'll open these up later because I think I might actually unbox these and give them a full run through and see how they work. So, all right, let me set that off to the side. We have one left here. We have one package left. I think I know what this is. But before we do, let me see who else we have in the building. Let's see. Oh, my brother says I dropped my Pixel Buds into a vat of liquid nitrogen and they seem to be working fine. Oh, there you go. Who knows? I guess those things are pretty serious as far as they're being robust. So there you go. My brother does all kinds of cool stuff as far as with his art and cooking and all kinds of stuff. So he's always got some sort of, liquid nitrogen or dry ice or some crazy sort of stuff he's doing with his art. So it's very cool. One day I'll have to get him on a live stream to show some of his stuff. Or maybe when I'm out there, we'll have to do some live streaming from his house and show some of his cool stuff. So, yeah. All right. Let's open this last one up here and see what we have before we get out of there. Big ups to my brother, by the way. Shout out to Sterling in the house. I see you. So, all right. Oh, okay. All right. This one, you know what? I bought this pretty much strictly just for fun because I wanted to see what it really was all about. I have seen these deals all the time. I go to a website often, almost every day. I showed my brother this website. I'm going to see if I can pull it up. But I go to this website on pretty much a daily basis to go check out their deals. Let me show you the website. Many of you have seen it before on my channel. It's called slickdeals.net. And I go here and check out all kinds of cool stuff that they have. And you can see here that they're going to have all kinds of great stuff on there. They have free stuff. They have cheap stuff like a 12 terabyte hard drive for 80 bucks. That's bananas. They're going to have a $500 Mac Mini. All kinds of great stuff on there. So you can get games and you can get games and software, computers, all kinds of great stuff. Basically for very, very cheap, but you can search for the types of deals that you want. So I just did a search for cell phones and I hit that and I came up with, they showed me a deal on here. I don't know if it's still going to be on. I think it might have expired, but let me see. It was, let me just put cell phone QVC. Because it was a QVC deal. And here's what, and it was one of these deals, but it was far left. So like you can see this one, it says $104, and it's going to give you, it says new QVC customers, track phone, 6.5 Galaxy A15 phone with 1,500 minutes of talk and text and 12 gigs of data for $104. Now, this is the one that I got right here. Look at this, $40. $40 right there. You can see there it says, sorry, this deal has expired, but I've seen this deal come up over and over and over again. So even though it's showing expired, it has still come up. And this thing, it comes with a Galaxy A13 5G phone and 1 year of service. So it's going to give you 1 year of service and the phone and these various accessories for $39.98, and shipping is free. So basically $40 for that. Now, it's not much service. You can see where it says 1 year service. It's going to be 1,500 minutes, 1,500 texts, and 1.5 gigs of data. So this is not something that you want to use every day. This is basically a phone that you would use maybe to put in like your emergency kit or something and just basically leave it there. Or put it in like your emergency drawer. So if you lose everything else, you have that one phone that you can reach. Or maybe if you have a friend that comes from out of town, they're from another country or something, and they just need like a local phone that they can use when they're out and about, so they can call and say, hey, let's catch up, or they can call and make, reservations someplace or whatever. You have that phone there. So, but I got it. It's from QVC, and you can see there, It says that, I think it says, yeah, it says, sorry, this item has been sold out. They do have some other ones on there that'll come up, but they have all kinds of other smartphone deals that you can get. Some of them are more expensive, but when they do get some good ones up there, you'll see some good ones that will come through. So I'll have to show you guys as they come up. But I got this one, and it came with, you get for 40 bucks, you get this Samsung Galaxy A13 5G, and there you go. That's the phone right there, and I'll have to go ahead and I'll have to unbox this thing properly, but this thing is going to have a year's worth of service with it. It says no contracts, no overage, and no surprises. So there you go. It says this package includes the activation card, quick start guide, and about your phone booklet and USB charging cable. So you're gonna get that. Oops, let me see if I can set that up right. So also you're going to get in here a it looks like, I think this is a like a little power brick. So yeah, so this is one of these power bricks. It's a little old school, but it's still a power brick. You guys probably remember these. It used to be these little things were sort of expensive. They look like little lipstick cases, but they have USB-A and a micro USB for charging. And these things, they worked for a long time. I don't remember how much. I don't know. Let's see how many milliamps is in here. It has 2,600 milliamps in there. So it's not a very big power brick, but people used to love these things. They were great. People still love them. They just have better ones now. So there's that. You get that in there. That comes with it. You get a case that comes with it too. So a little sparkly case that not really my style, but you know, some people may like it, but it works for the, you know, it fits the phone. So if you're worried about having the phone break, it's there. You're also going to get a charger for your car. So you'll get a car charger. So this is a DC to USB-C charger so that you can charge in your car, which is really nice. And then it looks like it says, congratulations on your purchase, Ultimate Smartphone Deluxe for Android. It says it looks like you'll be able to get Pandora Premium as well. Also, there's some stuff from Audiobooks and America's Test Kitchen. So it looks like there is some, so yeah, it looks like you'll be able to get like a 3-month pass of Pandora Premium, America's Test Kitchen, digital all access 3-month subscription, Super Finder, Bluetooth device locator, Award Wallet Plus 1-year membership, and audiobooks.com 2-month subscription. So you'll be able to get some stuff there as well. And then last, but, oh, no, not last, but also there's another cable in here. I don't know what this cable is. Maybe this is another USB-A to USB-C cable, maybe for the phone. I don't know. We'll see. And then we're also going to get a power brick. So there you go. You can get another power brick. So it looks like they're going to give us all kinds of ways of charging. Now, I don't know if this device actually comes with a power brick inside, and maybe that's why they're giving us a couple of ways of charging. So we're going to get a power brick so we can plug into the wall, and we get the cable so we can plug in. We're going to get a car charger so that we can plug in. We can plug into the and charge while we're in the car. We're going to get a portable power bank so that we can charge our phone on the go. So that's really nice. We're going to get a case so that we can protect our phone so it doesn't get broken if we drop it. We're going to get a little thank you card that has some premium subscriptions with some 2, 3, and 1 year trials. So 2-month, 3-month, and 1-year trial, so we can actually have some good apps to put on our phone. And then the phone itself with 1 year's worth of service. Now, mind you, the service, it's not very expansive. It's only against like 1,500 minutes, 1,500 texts, and like 1.5 gigs of data. But that service is good throughout the year. And the good thing is, if I'm not mistaken, with these phones, after you use them, after you use these phones for like 60 days, 90 days, sometimes it's a little bit more, you can actually request the unlock code for these so that you can unlock them. Because I think these track phones are actually locked to the device, but you can actually request the unlock code so you can unlock them after you've had the service for a while. And since this thing comes with service for a year, it's not like you're really going to be, you know, it's not like you're going to be missing it. But if you actually buy one of these for like your emergency kit or something, then you're like, you know what? I think I want to unlock this phone and just use it with a different service carrier. You can request the unlock code, then you can pop a different SIM card in there when you're ready. So yeah. Anyways, track phone, I'm going to actually make a video about that because I've been wanting to try that out and see how their service is. I've seen those deals a lot on online. I've always been curious to know if they work or if they're just scams. And they sent the phone. I'm curious to see how it works out. So yeah. All right. So Off the Round says, let me hold $2 until Christmas. Oh my goodness, you guys are crazy. Shout out to Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. He says, yo, Mega Puff Girl says, hey, hi everyone. So big ups to you guys. All right, well that is everything. I am finished. I'm about to go and make some dinner because it is my night to cook tonight. So hopefully I can make something without making my wife sick since I'm still coughing a bit. But let me go get this dinner made and see if I can go watch Brandon's show a bit. If you guys have not checked him out, head over to his channel. Let me see if I can find it here so I can show you guys where it is at. Here it is. Let me see here. Let me bring you guys in and go on over. Here is his channel right here. It's Just My Opinions Review. He has the Oscars 2024 live recap. Oppenheimer dominates with the 96 Academy Awards. And he's on there right now. Let me see if we can get past it. Oops, let me hit mute. So there you go. He's on there right now with Elliot from Movie Files. They're talking about everything. So yeah, definitely go check him out. Both those guys are fantastic brothers. They have great content they make. They have great opinions about movies and TV shows and all kinds of good stuff. So go ahead over as soon as, actually you can get it over right now because this is done. I'm done. This is toast. So go check them out and I will see you guys soon. And I am Larry with Today I Feel Like. And until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.